Small Mercury finger in palmistry. If you have a small Mercury finger, does it mean that you are not going to be successful in business? I would say certainly not. The length of any finger does not determine more success or failure. So consider something. Let's say that if this finger is very long, the Mercury finger, does it mean more success in business? The reason why we are associating Mercury finger to business is because this finger is the finger of business sense. But it is not purely business sense because every profession requires intelligence, and Mercury is the planet for intelligence. So, what you should have is that in spite of having a short Mercury finger, this is going to be called a short Mercury finger if this is the length. If it is not reaching the top line of the ring finger, this is the ring finger, this is the Mercury finger. So it should at least reach till here, but even if the Mercury finger is short, it's all okay. It does not mean that you're going to be unsuccessful in business in comparison to people who have a longer Mercury finger. So we have to take into account many more things, not just the length of the Mercury finger. Okay, let's take the reading in a different way. We are not looking at the length of the finger, we are looking at the mount itself, mount of Mercury itself. If there are no lines on the mount of Mercury, that could also mean success. I would certainly say that a very strong, simple looking line, something like this, would be an excellent sign. It is hard to imagine that a simple mercurial line can give you more success compared to a square, a, s- a star, or a fish, or whatever. Although I do not consider fish to be of any significance at all, square, we can still say that it means preservation. Preservation from what? From losses. So if you give me the option between a square on the Mount of Mercury or a simple looking perpendicular line, I would certainly say that the perpendicular line is much, 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 much better compared to the square on the Mount of Mercury. The reason is a simple looking line means that the person is trying to master their skills on a daily basis. So people who master their skills are the ones who are going to be successful. Now let us take another example. Between no line on the Mount of Mercury and a square sign on the Mount of Mercury. Between these two, I would still say that having no line on the Mount of Mercury would be considered to be a better sign compared to having a square. Now, you might think, see, whatever I might be saying, even you have common sense. Some of the people might be saying, you should have some rare sign on your palm, something different, something very, very different from a common man. Only then you're going to be extra successful compared to the other person. Supposing somebody has a square or a star on the Mount of Mercury, and the other person does not have anything on the Mount of Mercury. Now, it is a general assumption that because I have got something different on my Mount of Mercury, this is the reason I'm going to be more successful. No, this is incorrect. Hopefully, you have understood the basics of palmistry. I have tried to give you reasons to whatever I have said. Now it is your choice to believe or not to believe. Thanks for watching. Bye and take care.